Hey, this is Susan Velez from SusanVelez.com, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I help you learn the techie side of blogging so that you can grow and start your WordPress blog today. So in today's tutorial, what we're going to be discussing is we're going to be setting up a custom email address. And what I mean by that is if you have a domain name, like say for instance, my domain is SusanVelez.com. What I want to do is I want to set up a custom email address so that way whenever I respond to somebody or send somebody an email, I'm sending it through my business email that it's attached to my domain name. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting this up using Gmail so that way it doesn't cost us a penny to do this. So I'm going to walk you through the process of how you would set it up if you're with SiteGround. Now, if you're with a different hosting account, it's going to be somewhat similar, but it might be a little bit different. So just follow along and I'll help you out as best as you can. Pretty much every hosting account has cPanel, so it's going to be similar to this. So the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to log into your hosting account, and then you'll want to go to cPanel. You scroll down until you see email accounts, and what we're going to do is we're going to create an email account. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and then I'm going to reset it back up so that way you can see exactly how to set it up. So what I want to do is I want to create an email account. So I'm going to pause this real quick so that you don't see all my domain names, but let me just pause this real quick. All right, so this is the email account that I want to set up. I'm going to set up Susan@SusanVelez.com, which is going to be attached to my domain name, and anytime I send out an email through my Gmail account, it's going to be attached to my domain name. So what we want to do is we want to create a password. So I'm just going to give it a simple password right now, and I'll change this when I get done. You want to make sure that it's a very difficult password. That way nobody will ever figure it out. So we're just going to use that right now. And then we're just going to click on create account. And you can see account was created. So now what we want to do is we want to actually click right here where it says more, and we're going to access the webmail. So then it's going to come up and it's going to say, you're going to choose one of these. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm just going to choose the round cube, and then it's going to come over here, and what you want to do is you want to add a forward. So we're going to come over here and we're going to see if we already have some forwards set up. Oh, hold on. Okay, forwards right here. So as you can see, I've already got some forwards set up. So if you don't have a forward set up, you'll want to make sure that you have a forward set up. And what that means is that you want to forward it to, you want to set up a forward to the Gmail account that you're going to be using. So for instance, that email account that we just created, Susan@SusanVelez.com, I'm going to forward it to one of my Gmail accounts. So I'm going to forward it to my email that has a gmail.com. So once you set up your forward, then what you want to do is you want to come back over here where you've created this account, and what we're going to do is we're going to go configure email client. So we're going to need this information right here to go ahead and configure the email client. So once we've got the forward set up and the email created, what we want to do is we want to log into the Gmail account that you're going to be using as your outgoing and incoming for that email. So I'm inside of my Gmail account, and what you want to do is you want to click on settings. Going to come down here, click on settings, and then what you want to do is you're going to see over here accounts and imports. Accounts and import. What we're going to do is we're going to click on this one, and you're going to see right here it says send mail as. What we want to do is we want to add that email address that we just created inside of SiteGround or whatever hosting account that you're creating your account with, and we're going to click on add another email address. So we're just going to move this over here, and then we're going to add this email address. So I'm going to add Susan@SusanVelez.com, and then you're going to leave this checked, treat as alias. We're going to leave that checked, and all we're going to do is click on next. So now it's going to say SMPT server. So if you look right here, down here on SiteGround, you'll see it says secure SSL TLS settings, and what we want to do is we want to use the secure settings. So you can see right here, outgoing server. So this is the one we want because we want to make sure that we can send email from that custom email that we just created. So we need to grab this right here where it says secure US 45 or whatever that is on your hosting account, but for SiteGround this is what I'm going to be putting in right here. So I'm going to put that in there, and then you can see that it says SMPT SMTP port number, which is 465. So what we want to do is we want to click on the 465, and then it says username. The username is nothing more than the email that you just created, so Susan@SusanVelez.com. And then the password is the password that you used when you created the email. So let me type in this. All right, and then we're just gonna use the secure connection. You wanna make sure that you're using a secure connection. And then we're just gonna click add account. So now what you wanna do is you'll see right here it says confirm verification and add your email address. It says congratulations, we successfully located your other server and verified your credentials. Now what we need to do is we need to check the inbox for the email, for the Gmail that we're going to be sending email from, and then we should have Gmail verification right here. It says Gmail confirmation. So what we need to do is we need to grab this confirmation code right here, and then what we need to do is paste it right here and verify. So now whenever someone sends us email, or we need to send somebody email who replies to our website or responds to an email from an email list, what we can do is we can actually send them email, and we can send it using our custom email. Now there are a couple more things that you want to do when you actually set this up. What you want to do is you want to come to settings, and what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are always using, since this is basically my email account that I use for just for business purposes, what I want to do is I want to actually make this my default. I want to make my custom email that I just created as my default email. So what we want to do is you're going to come down here, and let's come over here to accounts and import, and what we're going to do right here where it says send mail as, and you can see right now my default is a different one that I really don't want to make. I don't want to use as my default. So I want to use the default email that I just created, which is Susan@SusanVelez.com. I want to make that my default. So I'm going to make that my default. And now anytime I compose a new email, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here. You can see that it says from Susan@SusanVelez.com. So that is how you create a custom email using your business domain as opposed to using just a gmail.com name. Now another thing you can do if you wanted to, right here where it says general, you can actually set up your signature right here, and then if you wanted to just use your email that you created right here, you could create your own signature card that will be attached to every email that you send from your business email. So that is how you create a business email, so you can stop sending emails through Gmail. You're still using Gmail, but you're sending them through your business domain. So hopefully this helped you understand how to send a email through your business name as opposed to just a regular Gmail. Once again, if you like this video and you like this tutorial, hit that subscribe button below, and be sure and come back and visit my YouTube channel. I'll be putting out some more YouTube videos that will help you grow your blog, start your blog, and get blogging. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.